Sammy Guevara. Yeah. This is my moment to shine. This is my time for flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time is undervalued and no one ever could miss. This is my chance, moment of bliss. My feelings so enchanted. Many could understand it. These skills out of the planet. Be careful, I'm out for landing. The future is mine. Taking it all by design. Knowing so much on the line. Guevara, Sammy Guevara, it's my time just to take flight. Put it on the line, all in the same night. Hustle my way to the top, they get this moment, this future, no doubt we own it. The future is mine, on the line. Sammy Guevara, it's my time just to take flight. Put it all on the line in the same night.
Hello, and how's everybody doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So tonight, we have another weekly SMITE tournament sponsored by Gamers Revolution Network. Everybody go ahead and make sure to give them a follow or whatever. You know, the socials are right down below. I am your caster tonight, Buns LG, and I'm going to be taking you through the swing of things as we get right into it with our first game. We got a nice little tournament going on, and all these names you've heard before in this tournament as far as teams, if I'm not mistaken. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. I am extremely excited to start casting. I've been waiting for this day for a while. We'll go ahead and turn the actual SMITE volume up a little bit. So we got a couple games going on here. We're gonna be hopping through both of them like we always do. But for the most part, an interesting start to this game. We got a Cupid and Hades versus a Chiron Cthulhu. Gilded Arrow, first pick, easily understandable. Gilded Arrow is on the come up right now. It's been very good, been highly picked by a lot of people. So it is a no surprise, I would say, that you see the Gilded Arrow getting picked up. But Hades, I would say, fallen out of meta, kind of had a sort of a fall from grace. Definitely, I would say, sort of a fall from grace from Season 7 to Season 8. Played a lot in Season 7, especially in pubs and casuals. Not as much in Season 8. I feel like the meta is not revolving around him, especially with the anti-heal buff. You know, I think other anti-heal focused gods like Anubis and people like that have been able to still kind of thrive, but even they've been shown some love. You know, Anubis getting that Spear of the Magus, the Spear of the Magus changed helped him out a bunch, but Hades definitely not as big of a threat as he was before, so it's going to be interesting how they are going to spin this. Granted, Tank Hades is really good, and Tank Hades has always been really good. So if he's building pseudo Tank Hades, it should go by really well. How many teams are in the bracket? If I'm not mistaken, we have 4 teams today in tonight's bracket. Only 4, but you know, you're still gonna get some good ass SMITE along the way. Hades dashing in right there. Did go with an anti-heal start. As you see how much health he got back when he just detonated that 3 right there. Probably gonna go try to get some farm over on the neutrals. They're doing a good job of keeping them pretty close to their tower line as Cupid gets ult right here. Chiron poking a little bit, thinking that he might want to do something, but I don't know. Big dash in by the Cthulhu, not really doing too much damage, but kind of just stirring him up. And now we got a one-on-one in here between the Chiron and the Cupid. Doesn't look like they're really trying to do too much as far as damage. As I say that, big Fields of Love comes down and the beads gets popped out by the Chiron. He's about half health, but Cthulhu is in the back line right now, taking a couple of autos from the Cupid. Hades goes and cuts him off. Big beautiful dash by Cthulhu to get right out of there, and it seems like everything is going to be good. So Fields of Love down, going to be down for 80 seconds, and Bede's going to be down on the Chiron for closer to like 150. So that's a good trade. As you see, big damage getting put down. There is the Hades ult, the beautiful Cthulhu ult to get that CC immunity to walk right out of the Hades ult. Can he still live though? It doesn't seem like he's trying to do too much running away. I would assume, I thought for sure he was going to just end his ult and then just try to dash out after that, but Looks like he managed to stay alive. Chiron is going to help him. Vinitus ends up absolutely securing the kill on Laydan right there. But oh, I thought Chiron was gonna press up a little bit more, try to get a little damage in, or maybe even go for the kill, but on the Hades. But he used Chiron through the wall, which I think was kind of impractical. I mean, I understand trying to help out your teammate, but if Hades was nowhere close to dying when he was over there fighting the Cthulhu, and right there is a time where you could have had your ult. After your Cthulhu died, that's when you can go over and ult the Hades to secure the kill for the 1-for-1. But, you know, it's okay. Fields of Love back up in 16 seconds, which means his beads has got to be down for another 40 or so. So Fields of Love should play a big factor into the next fight. I'm not too sure, but we shall see. I also want to go and check out some of the other games right now, though, because I know we got another game going on. So we're going to go ahead and hop into another game over here. Let's check out what the Chaos Kings are doing in this one. This bitrate is pretty bad, so we're gonna go and see who they are going against. I think it's a Knights Raid, the team of Insero and Butter, who just died currently as I switched to them, unfortunately. And it looks like we got a Guan Yu Raijin. Oh, they let Guan get through. Well, I mean, hey, Guan Yu Raijin, double benevolence. They let Guan get through. Party's over, folks. No, but Guan is just a problem. He always has been, and I say it every single tournament. I'll continue to say it until I don't see Guan anymore in these tournaments. Guan needs to stop getting through these pick ban rates, people. If you're playing in these tournaments, you should know now. Guan cannot go through pick bans. He can't. So we gotta do something about the Guan. And benevolence is still going to be good, especially double benevolence on a team that's as bulky with good range like Guan and Raijin both do. Raijin has pretty exceptional range for a mage. He can space very well. He's got a pretty good escape, not too much in the range of CC, but still has enough to get the bills paid, if you know what I mean. And Guan is just Guan. We don't need to talk about Guan Yu because we know what Guan Yu does and we know what kind of guy he is. But on the other side, you got the team of Baron, which I think is interesting. I think this is the first time we've seen Baron so far in any of the tournaments that I've casted as far as I can say. I think this is the first Baron we've seen, and he is building full damage. Probably got his Wukong building a kind of pseudo, does a little combo right there. I want to see the Baron combo. If he can do the Baron combo and do it quite consistently, then Baron should be able to pump out pretty good damage numbies on this Raijin. Maybe not on the Guan, because Guan is just OD and tanky. But on the Raijin, at least, he should be able to pump out really good numbies. You know, you hit your snake, then you hit your 2, then you hit your 1. That's just the way that it goes. And then you could throw an ult in there. But, oh God, Raijin just dives in, goes immediately in an ult. Beautiful ult right there from the Baron to go CC immune. Trying to keep somebody in, but Guan is deep under the tower, looking to kill the Baron. As we see Wukong dive up into the air in his ult, and it looks like Baron is going to make it out, and I think Wukong may be able to take Guan's life with him. He's going down pretty low trying to fight the Raijin and the Wukong. Wukong looking like he is going to be able to back away, and this fight might end with nobody dead. Wait, Raijin's going to die here. Oh no, he missed it. Can we get that? Yeah, okay, so he got his beads, and he got the kill. That was beautiful right there from the Baron. Able to come back in time. Very nice, quick back. He backed at the perfect time and was able to come back and make a game-changing play in that fight right now to help secure the kill on the Raijin, who I would say overextended a little bit. You know, I think kind of upset about the fact that he didn't get the kill on the Baron when the Baron was 1 HP. Tried to go do the extra mile, I would say. Tried to go in a little bit hard and get a kill off on the Wukong when Wukong was 1, but wasn't able to secure it, and for that he pays with his life and his beads. So no beads gonna be in the next fight there for the Raijin, but I mean, when you look at their tower, they are soundly in the lead here. You see they're 3k gold up, the score is 3-6 10 minutes in, level 13 to 2 level 12s, and they have a full T1 tower. So you can't really stress too much on that kill right there. If you're Raijin, you know, you shake it off. Just understand that you went over a little bit, probably extended a little bit too much, but you know, you just do what you got to do to make sure you are able to bounce back and come back for the next one. So without further ado, actually, let's go back into this game and see how this is going over here. Let's go to a stream that's not on 1000 bitrate like this one, as we see the Demon King getting pulled 7 minutes and 20 seconds into the game by the team of Cupid and Hades. Seems like they've been able to keep a good hand on what they got going on right there, as Cupid taking a little bit of damage there from the minions. Minions do not play in this game. A lot of people that I've played with that have come from League, I always have to tell them, in League, towers hurt, but minions don't. In SMITE, towers don't do shit, but minions hurt. Because if you notice, like, once you get to mid to late game, I mean, we just saw it in the last fight over on the other game right there. Once you get to mid to late game, towers don't do anything to you anymore. You can stand under a tower for as long as you want. Shit, they even had items in the beginning of the season that made it to where you were able to attack the Titan. Attack the Titan or the towers while healing from the towers while taking tower shots. Yeah, towers are pretty much obsolete in this game. And I don't know why it's like that, honestly. You would think the tower would do a lot more damage, but I digress. So, build here for Cupid goes straight into the Ichabod. Pretty good. Trying to get online, get a little bit of damage in with the Ichabod and the attack speed boost. Probably going to go into an Exy or an Aussie here. I think if I had to make a choice, you'd probably go Exy. They have a Cthulhu, so you're going to want to try to chop him down a little bit. I mean, they've been doing a pretty good job at it so far, obviously, but he's probably going to go Exy here, sitting on 742 gold right now, looking to maybe secure a quick pick on the Chiron. We should see a Fields of Love right here. There it is. The Fields of Love comes out. Does Chiron have his beads up? And he doesn't. He gets deleted. Well, he goes into his ult. That's gonna keep him alive for a little bit, but that's not going to suffice for his life. Beautiful play right there from the Cupid Hades combo, especially Cupid seeing that he used his dash, used his beads. Beads were probably on cooldown. Cupid goes in and secures it with the Fields of Love, and now a poor and lonely Cthulhu is going to try to defend his Phoenix here, which is going to be very hard. You know, Cthulhu's wave clear not too good. He's got to use his dash to be able to wave clear, which is always bad. There's the dash coming out, which leaves Cupid with free reign. There's only one minion in there though, and the minion is now gone, so he's got to get out of that Titan soon, or out of that Phoenix soon. As we see the Cthulhu ult come down, he's raining on some damage, but taking quite a bit of damage himself. Also putting some big numbers onto the Cupid, still putting numbers onto the Cupid. Cupid might want to back up a little bit here. As you see, he drops his hearts, realizing Chiron is back up, and Chiron thinking about chasing him, but decides not to, shows his face for a little bit, and ends up turning around and going back. Stalemate here for these two teams. I don't think anybody's going to die off this fight, or anything's going to change. Hades is still staying up though. Hades going in, big three. Oh, and he's got the ult out. Big shell by the Cthulhu, managing to keep himself alive. He has dash up as well. Cupid's gonna take all of this. Probably gonna need to pop his beads. Ends up not popping them. Interesting. I thought the Chiron is playing very, very passive, and I understand that you know, it's 4-1. They are down a couple of levels. You don't want to press too hard, but you saw Cupid's health and you were in dashing range. I mean, yeah, Hades is right there, but you also saw that Hades just uses ult. So it's like you kind of have to prioritize when to be aggro and when not to be aggro, and I think they're playing a bit too passive here. Now, we know you're down, and I understand that. You don't want to push too hard when you're down, but you also do need to understand is if you don't try to get back up, you will remain down, always. So you have to kind of take initiative on those situations and kind of try to make it happen at least a little bit to see whatever you can do. But like I always say, there's a reason why they're playing and I'm in the chair. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other one as this game comes to a little bit of a stalemate here. I wouldn't say even, but kind of even. I would say I don't know why that happens as often as it does, and I apologize for how often that happens, but we come back to the next game, and it looks like it is over. If I'm not mistaken, I think the team of Raijin and... yeah, the team of Raijin and Guan won, and I don't know what really happened too much. We didn't see too much of the game, but I can attest to the fact that Guan should never make it through the pick ban phase. So we'll just throw that out there right now, and we'll go right back to this game, as it looks like the Cupid is going to try to take the... they take Demon King once again. That is 2 times. Chiron is pressing up, manages to secure the kill on the Hades, but it's taking a lot of damage here. Able to get out though. Cupid playing it smart, knows that Cthulhu is up, doesn't want to push too hard. They got what they came for, even though Hades lost his life for it. Cupid, the one doing the main source of damage, still has the Demon King buff, and they still have the buff on the Phoenix, so they're gonna have a little bit of an advantage here going into this Phoenix now. they're going to be able to really put some damage onto it whenever Hades comes back up in 10 seconds. But beautiful job right there by Cthulhu and Chiron, being able to not only get the kill, but also taking away the T1 tower, and this is looking pretty good for them. I mean, Chiron is a little bit damaged. He is a little bit hurt, but he is putting in good damage onto the Cupid. I mean, it's Cupid, so he's going to be able to sustain. Cupid playing a little aggro here, playing a little bit more up, I would say. He's in their face, trying to really get in and push them back, especially they don't have a Phoenix to hide under. So now that the Hades is up, Cupid has free range to just beat the hell out of the Phoenix, which is what he's doing. That one heart bomb might clear, yeah, cleared pretty much the whole wave. And now Cthulhu's got to figure something out. He's doing a lot of walking and standing. I understand he doesn't want to overextend. Ooh, he used his shell right there on accident. That's not very good. Fields of Love dropping down right now by the Cupid. Doesn't look like it got anybody. But the big ult by Hades on the back line is going to be able to push the Chiron all the way back to his fountain, because he's going to need to heal. Cupid standing right into the pocket on this Cthulhu mid ult, taking him down with nothing but auto attacks, and managed to secure the kill there. Are they going to be able to push up and find the in here? Chiron has got to make a play as he hits his ability right there on the Cupid, but dashes in, dash out by Cupid. They're playing nice games, and the big old fear by the Hades, and beautiful play there by the Hades, being able to hit his fear and save his fear for that very instance, stopping the auto attacks that were coming out on his Cupid, because I'd assume if Cupid gets killed there, they can't end, and if they can't end, then that game could have gone anyway. I mean, we saw the team of Cthulhu and Chiron really starting to come back right there. They were starting to get the gears turning a little bit, starting to figure it out and starting to make moves, but not enough, and they're going to fall to the team of Vanitas' Hades, which I still find absolutely crazy. But the fact that Hades Cupid managed to work and secure the game. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think with that, with there only being 2 games, I don't know how it's working. We might just be going into grands. I'm not too sure how this is working out, but if you guys don't mind, we will take a little second right now to get everybody nice and set up, and we will be back and going with the next game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and as we get into our picks and bans right here, we are going to they're starting. Is there something I don't see? Jesus. There we go. Perfect. As we are getting into our picks and bans and making it all happen for this grand finals, little shorter tournament today. Only got 4 teams and we're hopping right into grand. So this right here is going to be for all of the marbles to see who takes it all home for the big $50 cash prize here that we got going on tonight. And if you want to be a part of this, we are doing these every single Friday. Make sure you hop into Gamers Revolution Network Discord, join up, get yourself a teammate, and bring your ass to these tournaments. You have the ability to be in this tournament. Think about it. There's only 4 teams. You could have added yourself in there. You could have been in this grand finals. Hey man, all I'm saying is, not a bad shot. Not a bad shot, chat. You guys should definitely be in there. I also wanted to give a quick message from our sponsors, Gamers Revolution Network. Gamers Revolution Network is an adult, 18 and older gaming community done the right way. They support everyone from casual players. Thank you very much for the shout out. Let me gas you up right now. Let me gas you guys up right now, because you guys are the ones making it all happen. Gamers Revolution Network, they support everyone from players who casually game to players that are looking to play competitively. Either way you can play. You might as well come in here, because you can get yourself into a situation like this where you may be able to get yourself some money. Everybody likes money. Everybody likes money. And at GRN you can find leagues, sponsorships, tournaments, giveaways, like literally all this shit. You might as well give it a shot. I mean, with over $3,000 of cash and merch given out on monthly giveaways and events every single year, finding good friends and good games is easy. The hard part is trying to think why you're not in there already. I bet you didn't think about that. But don't spend your time looking for groups. Head over to www.gamersrevolution.gg. One more time. www.gamersrevolution.gg and join the Discord and join the revolt. If you want some money, man, this is the way to do it. You want to play games? You want to find people to play games with? You want to have a good time? You want to hang out and chill with the boys? Of course you do. Of course you do. So come on.
Nothing move but the money, yeah. I do what I want to, act how I want to, say what I want to, act who I want to. When it come to cars, do it big. When it come to money, do it big. When it come to making moves, do it big. Whenever I do something, yeah, I do it big. Being is good, gotta be a gift and a curse, because I'm feeling my best and y'all feeling the worst. Simply means somebody gon' get hurt. No pain felt here unless y'all feeling it first. Don't play with me, I mean you should know I'm getting dressed up, cause I might be going to a funeral. No stopping me, that's unlikely. Why, when I could just do it like Nike? Men, yeah, they wanna be like me, cause the girls wanna creep with me nightly. Ladies, yeah, I'm single, but I'm far from the wedding thing. But I have married women switching up their wedding ring, and now I take on anybody for the right price. And if you wanna know really what's my life like, manicure, check, 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 and I demand my respect. Yeah, I do what I want to, act how I want to, say what I want to, act who I want to. When it comes to cars, do it big. When it comes to money, do it big. When it comes to making moves, do it big. Whenever I do something, I do it big. Yeah, I'm getting richer. Yeah, y'all get the picture. From country boy to city slicker, I represent ever since. I'm not cocky, I'm just confident. I put it down like 400 pounds of bricks, and you ain't never seen nobody put it down like this. Like, yeah. I'm back, but I never left y'all. Maybe for a second, yep, I stepped off. But let me pick up where I left off. involved. If you don't want no problems, you better step off. See, I'm cool, but I can get crazy too and come from every angle like a photo shoot. Yeah, back, yeah, back. Nothing move but the money, yeah. I do what I want to, act how I want to, say what I want to, act who I want to. When it come to cars, do it big. When it come to money, do it big. When it come to making moves.
So ladies and gentlemen, they are going to be getting into the game anytime soon. It seems like SMITE is just doing SMITE things like it always does, and they're having a harder time connecting into the custom match. I know I was playing SMITE earlier and it was giving me problems, so with the servers and stuff like that. So we should be in shortly, but you know, in the meantime, like I said, thank you to everybody for being here and checking it out. Thank you for everybody making it happen. Big shout out to Gamers Revolution Network. And if you guys wouldn't mind following my personal Twitch if you'd like to as well, at twitch.tv/BunsLG. If you would like to see more of me, because who doesn't want to see this? I know you do. So you might want to go over there and shoot me a follow. Make sure you shoot a follow to this channel. We're trying to get up. We are trying to get up. And we're going to get up. And you guys are all going to be a part of it. I set up the alert box earlier. Doesn't seem like any of it's going off. That kind of pisses me off. But I see you guys down here. Johnny Scrub, thank you for the follow. Bright House, thank you for the follow. Rubsy, thank you for the follow. That is big, you guys. Thank you for the follows. We are going to make it happen, and thank you guys for being a part of it as we make it all happen. I don't know what's going on with SMITE today though. SMITE has just been really fucky today. It's been all over the place with the servers. The servers have not been good. I've looked at just about every single one of this guy's stats for probably like the past 15 minutes. We're trying to get it all going, trying to get it all together. I don't know what the problem is, but we shall get it figured out in due time. Let me check and see if both people are having the problem. I would assume so. I don't know why it says they have deserters. Did it say he had a deserter? No, he's just in the custom match. SMITE fight. Close. That's pretty close. It's SMITE night, but I guess SMITE fight, you know, yeah. That's close enough, right? Nah, I'm just messing with you. How you doing, Rory? Yo, Steve, man, my boy, thank you very much for the follow. SMITE fight night. Friday night. Oh, Friday night SMITE night. Friday night SMITE fight night. Yeah, that's it. Friday night SMITE fight night. Say that 5 times fast. I don't get shout out. I shouted you out already. Rory, thank you very much for the follow. I gotta set the alert box up, but it's not going through. Hopefully we get in this time. There we go. We're in the picks and bans, ladies and gentlemen. We are into it. So it's gonna be interesting to see in this grand finals. No, I win. How's it going? It's gonna be interesting to see in this grand finals if we are going to be able. Okay, no, I don't even want to say it. How about we all just pray Guan doesn't go through? As you see, the first pick to Afro and Set on one side, and on the other side, Achilles and Gilgamesh. Very interesting. But you know, our bands follow as always. No Tiamat, no Chang'e, no Guan. As long as you get those guys out, then everybody is free game pretty much. I mean, Danzaboro is kind of a hassle too, I would say. Sobek is a pretty good one, but I'm still not seeing any Guan. Chat, Chat, where's the Guan ban? Chat. I'm going to rip all of my hair out. It could possibly be a huge upset. I mean, that's big. Vulcan and Tsukiyomi. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know, man. Guan getting through. Is he going to go with the Raijin again like he did last team? I wouldn't say too much of a troll. I mean, Vulcan's got really, really good burst damage. He's got really good AoE damage as well. Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. The Hera pick. The Hera pick. Okay. Yeah, I mean, all these guys are really good, so, you know. Oh yeah, Guan getting through it's definitely trolling. Apparently I live on a different planet. Hey man, these guys are good. You know, if they think they got something, and they think they know, they think they got it down, most likely they do. Very, very interesting, but we shall see how it goes. So we have the team of Tsukiyomi and Vulcan versus the team of Guan Yu Hera. Interesting picks on both sides. Tsukiyomi is kind of a namesake. I mean, we knew Suki was going to be here, or at least get banned. If he didn't get banned, he was going to get through for sure. Same thing with Guan, but I think Guan is a little bit more of a problem than Tsukiyomi is. But you know, hey, rooting for the Suki team. I mean, I think the Suki team, I think it's Venitus, and I think he's won like almost every week. So that's not a bad team to root for, you know. They are pretty damn good at the game. It's gonna be interesting to see how they're able to do it. I would assume Suki's probably gonna go pseudo, maybe start off with a bluestone. Oop, sorry, let me just, yeah, he might start off with a bluestone. Oh, this guy plays Vulcan though, I'll tell you that right now. You see this, wait, you see this buff clear? My man be playing Vulcan. Buff clear was insane. Yeah, so I would assume Tsukiyomi probably is rocking a bluestone right now. Maybe round shield to try to help with the Guan. Maybe he's going into some defense, maybe shifters. Or maybe not. Maybe he's doing a completely different build. I really don't know. You know? I really am just not too sure. Very fast clear on those side neutrals there, though, by the team of Guan Yu Hera. Argus is going to be a little bit of a problem for this team because neither Vulcan nor Tsukiyomi have a pure escape. But they do put big damage onto the Guan right there as Hera's just doing her job clearing the wave and stuff like that. Stuff Hera can do very well. But yeah, like I was saying, Argus is going to be kind of a problem. Neither Tsukiyomi nor Vulcan have a true escape. I know Tsukiyomi, I think, gets 15% movement speed when he's using his 2. That shit. I think he gets the movement speed when he's using that, and Vulcan has his 1 that'll push him back this much. But I don't think either one of them have an escape, which is going to make it kind of hard. Because if you get big-ass Argus dropped on top of you, if you don't have an escape, he's going to do a lot of damage. So, hey, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be able to escape that. Tainted breastplate there from the Tsukiyomi. Interesting with the... I like the Sundering Spear pickup. What shit? Can I hear it again? I don't know. You're going to see it. Watch, he'll do it. There goes Argus. Argus and I think Guan there as well. Getting good damage on the Tsukiyomi, but not too much on the Vulcan. Vulcan still has his ult, and so does Tsukiyomi. As it looks like the team is probably going to try to migrate over to the red buff. But it's going to be hard for you to do that when you have someone like Vulcan who can just stand there and chill without any rhyme or reason with his turret and just clear, and you'll just, you know, you just got to hold it and deal with it. as they are able to come through and take the red buff right out of the Guan Yu's hands. Big Vulcan ult coming down right now. Aegis popped right there. I think he got both Aegises if I'm not mistaken, because no way he only did that much damage to the Guan. So he might have gotten both Aegises right there on that one ult, and if he did, that was a big score. We know for sure he at least got Hera's right there, so that is big for him. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I kind of skipped over it. I really like the Sundering Spear pickup. For those of you that don't know what the Relic Sundering Spear does, it completely knocks off the shields that somebody has. Hera, literally her 3 ability is a shield. So it'd be nice to knock that shield off and be able to give her some true damage right there, to try to stop the insane lifesteal that Hera's usually try to build. I don't know if they're doing it, but it looks like tier 1, it looks like we got a tier 1 Divine Ruin on one side. Maybe, I think he's gonna go into Divine, maybe Deso, but probably Divine there for the Vulcan. And you have Tsukiyomi, who started Tainted Breastplate, so you know they're already prioritizing a little bit of anti-heal because to stop the Hera's healing, which I would assume that's who it's for. Guan also does have his 3, and that helps with that too, stopping a little bit of that Guan Yu healing. But if Hera starts building Soul Gem, which Hera's love to build, they're going to be happy they picked up some of that lifesteal earlier in the game, and very happy at the fact that they decided to prioritize it. With that being said, the team of Hera Guan is 520 gold, for about 400 gold up. Not too far, you know, this game is still 0-0. We're only 4 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen, so this game could still go either way at any point in time. Not too many big fights happening, you know, these guys are paying for 50 hots. Count them, $50 on the line right here for this first place win. And, you know, money is money. I don't give a damn if it's $50 or not. Money is money. And if you can get away with playing 2 games for $50, yeah, I'm gonna try and sweat my ass off too. You know, you can't really complain. So both teams playing it nice and slow. Nobody's overextending. Argus gets dropped right out on the Vulcan, and that's gonna be really big. Vulcan does not have an escape. It's gonna be hard for him to try to get out of here. He's got a Guan Yu on his ass, manages to pop his beads, but still got the kill as Venitus in the back line hits a big ult right there on the Guan, and now it is 1-1 even. As we were just talking about both teams playing pretty passively, they both pop off and secure a kill. That's the spinny thing I was talking about, as it goes right down on top of the Hera, but not too much damage. Tsukiyomi is looking a little bit out of, I mean, I wouldn't say he's out of mana, he's still got some mana to him, but you kind of don't want to be up that far with someone who's got the mana to fight and you don't have the mana to fight, especially with Tsukiyomi. Usually people, when they only have a little bit of mana, they try to save that little bit of mana that they have for their escape. But not so much for Tsukiyomi not having one. He's kind of just got to hold on to that mana as Hera managing to secure that buff. Wow, what a steal right there from the Hera. Tsukiyomi may get caught right there for staying up and trying to help secure that red. That was a little bit too greedy, I would say. You could have just fought the red buff, waited, let Tsukiyomi back after the kill. I think the biggest problem there is even after he got the kill on the Guan, he still tried to go up and taunt the Hera. Knew he wasn't going to be able to kill her, but still tried to do a little bit of damage to her. And Guan managing to take his buff, to take that blue buff, excuse me, right out of the hands of the Vulcan. And just like that, now the lead starting to grow larger for the team of Hera and Guan Yu. Chubby Walrus, thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, the lead starting to grow there for the team of Hera Guan. Especially given the fact that they not only got a kill, they got some farms, they got 2 buffs, another ult right here on top of Vulcan. There's Argus dropping on his head, and that's what I was talking about right now. But big Tsukiyomi ult coming out once again, manages to secure the kill on the Hera. The only thing I can say right there that kind of would have been a misplay is he did not hit Guan with any of his ult. And Guan was pretty near. He could have hit Guan with his ult and might have been able to secure a double. But, you know, that is okay. So, it seems like the original plan, it seems like the plan here by the team of Hera Guan is to focus out the Vulcan and try to get him dead fast. So, both times it looks like they are just dropping Argus right onto Vulcan's head, along with the ult coming out from Guan, and just securing the kill on him. But every time they always end that fight pretty low HP. And Suki has done a good job of being able to clean up and make it all happen for his own team. So good on him for being able to at least keep it in the game. But lead is 1100 gold up, it looks like. It's getting quite sizable there for the team of Guan Yu Hera, and it's going to be interesting to see how the team of Tsukiyomi and Vulcan decide to come back from this. Probably just prioritizing a little bit of wave clear right here. Just prioritizing a little bit of wave clear just to make it a little bit easier as Guan dashes straight through the Vulcan. Not really trying to do too much, just trying to scare him if anything. Maybe get an ability out, maybe pop a relic. I mean, there's no way these guys are just free pressing relics like that. But they go in and try to get some damage out onto the Hera. As you see the Tsukiyomi using his 2, trying to stun like the Hera, but she hits a beautiful polymorph right before his 2 comes down, turns him into whatever weird harpy animal that was, and backing off his push substantially. So you gotta look out for Argus right here. You know they're gonna drop the Argus down, so now how do we play around it? We know what's going to happen. Argus has been dropped down. I don't know if they were able to secure the red buff, as we see Hera still standing next to it. Big Vulcan ult coming down right there. I don't know if he was able to get it or not, but he did try to go down and secure it with that. But no, it looks like the big minion was still right there. So I don't think that ult connected, which is unfortunate, you know. Because now he's got 75 seconds before he can ult again, and that is Vulcan's best escape tool, if you ask me, is just ulting his body while continuing running, because it makes people want to stop chasing him, because that ult can do big numbers if you let it hit. So no, I win. Thank you very much for the follow. I apologize for not getting that. I am also sorry about not having the alert boxes up and running. I put them on, but it's just not, they're just not coming out right now. So by next stream I definitely will have that fixed. But yeah, so the team, this team is doing what they need to do. You know, they are playing very well and very safe. I think they're playing extremely aggro. The team of Hera and Guan are playing very aggro and in your face. They kind of have a goal. We obviously know what their goal is. You know, the goal is kill Vulcan. They've done a pretty good job on 2 accounts of being able to kill him. The only thing I think is kind of an issue is the fact that to kill the Vulcan, they need to drop both of their ults to do it. And I think that is a problem. If they can't figure out a way to try to make Vulcan just be able to just kill him easier than that, it may start to become a problem right now. As we see, they're probably going to end up doing it again. There goes the, oh my god, Hera just full sends it, managing to get the kill on the Vulcan. I didn't think he was going to die there. Popped his beads and everything, and his ult had just come up, but still not going to be able to be enough to keep him alive. Tsukiyomi teasing that he kind of wants to interfere here and do a little something to keep them off, but probably not going to be able to do too much to keep them off too far, as he takes that big little dual fist move right there from Hera. I don't know the name of that move. Teasing a back here, but I think it's for the best. I mean, you give them that tower, there's nothing you can do about it, you know, and he knows that, and he understands there really is nothing he can do about that. That tower is going to go down, and the first tower of the game going to go to the team of Guan Yu and Hera. And hey man, I hate saying it, but we're seeing a little lead right here. The lead is sizable now, up to 2,000 gold, a little bit over. Guan Yu, and that's the thing about Guan Yu. He doesn't have to be the one getting the kills. Hera probably has all 4 kills. 2k gold is dangerous in 2v2. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's that double benevolence, man. It's so good. As we see Argus getting dropped down on the Tsukiyomi. Looks like they were probably trying to secure him before the Vulcan could notice, as Vulcan taking a couple of hits right here from this Argus. Nothing he's not going to get back, though, especially with those life speed boots. Goes in a Spirit Deso right here after the Divine Ruin. Doesn't manage to hit the big minion there on that big circle, but it's okay. Still managing to clear the buff pretty easily. Tsukiyomi back up, and Vulcan is level 12. And they are both, oh, he just hit level 13, but they are both level 14. So they got a whole level and 2k gold up. That is pretty sizable. That is pretty sizable. But yeah, their goal right now should be to figure out how they are going to secure this tower. How are they going to be able to try to get this tower off of, get this tower out? Because they have done little to no damage of it. Seems like they were going around to check. Maybe the team was at Bull Demon there. But it looks like they found him right here. It's Guan taking a little bit of damage by Tsukiyomi's abilities, but nothing too much to scoff about, nothing too much to worry about. That hurt like a bitch, though, I will tell you that right now. as Hera, managing to clip the Vulcan through the wall. That was really good execution there. As it looks like they're pushing back up to mid lane, and Tsukiyomi looks like he's dabbling around, trying to see maybe, you know, they think they tease the Bull Demon, maybe try to force a fight around Demon King is probably what they're going to look to do, because they could get the best right here in being able to secure the kill. I mean, oh, Vulcan did not notice that they were right behind him, and this is not too good right here for the Vulcan. He's getting chased down by the Guan, he's getting chased down by the Argus. Big Vulcan ult right now is going to be able to kill Argus and do a lot of damage to the Guan and the Hera, as Tsukiyomi is back there putting lots of damage on him. I think Vulcan is able to get away, but Tsukiyomi is going to fall there. I thought he definitely was going to be able to do some damage. Now this is pretty risky here for the Vulcan. Now, do they know he's here? They don't, so he's able to get away. I think they might just go Bull Demon here. They got a full wave of minions pushed up to the tower line. Vulcan's be able to clear that pretty easily, but the problem is he has no idea where Hera Guan is, number one, and number two, he has no ult to secure this Demon King if they're at it, and they were. So they managed to secure the Demon King here, and now is when you gotta say the writing is starting to be put on the wall. So Tsukiyomi and Vulcan really need to figure out what they're going to be doing here to make it all happen and try to bring it back, because this is not looking out too well. The team of Guan and Hera is starting to roll with this, as they now have the Bull Demon buff. That's a little too pushed up right there, I would say, Vulcan. I mean, you've run into this multiple times. You don't have a Phoenix to hide under after they got that Bull Demon. You might want to back up a little bit instead of being up that far. I understand you're just trying to clear the wave, but you don't have a Phoenix to hide under. But Argus coming out early in the fight is going to help a lot for the team of Suki and Vulcan. Are they going to be able to secure a kill, though? They need to try to find some sort of pick here while this Demon King thing is going on. They could either try to find a pick, or they could just play it nice and safe, you know? But I think they are going to take a lot of damage here, trying to fight this off without having a Phoenix to go under. Guan ult coming out right now, and is Tsukiyomi probably going to ult to get the CC immunity, which he does, but he lands on the Hera, doing a good amount of damage, missing his stun on the Hera. Big Vulcan ult coming out right now, does not find its mark on anyone, and both of these guys are taking a lot of damage. Guan is in there, Vulcan's going to end up going down, and it looks like Tsukiyomi might be going down as well. Hera's abilities not be able to reach him, but Guan able to dash in and catch him, stop him with his slow, and Hera's able to clean up the pieces, and they are going to get a free Phoenix here, and this is not looking good for the team of Vulcan Tsukiyomi. And you know, you gotta test it to Guan, man. You can't let the Guan in. I mean, they got a full Argus, they're not gonna surrender it, and they do surrender it, unfortunately. So the team of Guan Yu and Hera come out as the victors, as Vulcan and Tsukiyomi fall, unfortunately. I mean, like I said, and like I've said a million and millions and millions of times, chat, Guan is a problem. He can't get through. He can't get through, man. It's always the Guan. Always. Sad it's not a 2 out of 3 is what he said right there. Yeah. I bet if it was a 2 out of 3, some things would be a little bit different. Don't think Guan would go through either. Yeah, Hera is such a huge problem. And see, that's the thing, is like, when people think that I talk about Guan so much, I talk about him because he's doing big damage and stuff like that. No, Guan had the lowest damage out of everybody in the game right now. But when you look at it, what he's able to do is the big thing. He keeps his mage, or whoever he's playing with, rather it be a mage, rather it be a hunter, whoever it is, he keeps them safe. He lets them get up in levels. He lets them farm while he just builds pseudo, just builds a little bit of tank, little bit of damage, and just does his thing. And there's like really not much anybody can do to stop about it. I mean, he's just got so much sustain. Guan never dies. Like, that is the problem. He never dies. So defense Guan is very, very good. He's very good. He's very solid. There's not really much that can stop him. It's the thing, is like he just does very well. And I think it's gotta be noted now, the fact that, like, Guan is always a problem in every single one of these tournaments. He's always a problem. I think it's gotta start being understood. He's gotta get banned. Right? You would think he's gotta get banned. Gonna play Guan support now? Hey, it's not bad. I wouldn't do it every single time, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. But yeah, chat, while I figure everything out on what's going on next, we're just gonna hop into another quick BRB. Thank you guys so much for being here and checking out the tournament, and I will get back to you just shortly. Alrighty, chat, with it only being 4 teams, one of the team is on UK time, so it's 4 a.m. for them over there. That looks like that is going to be the end of the tournament. So thank you guys all for coming, and if you would like, I am going to be streaming now. Starting right now, right after this stream goes off the air, I will be turning my stream on over at twitch.tv/BunsLG. Since I'm doing everything on one PC, I'm not going to be able to host myself because my channel is offline currently. So if you guys wouldn't mind just jumping right over to my chat right there. Channel is in the description. Thank you very much to Icon. Thank you guys very much for being here. Thank you to everybody who played, and thank you to Gamers Revolution Network. As always, I'm BunsLG, and it's been your favorite piece of gluten, Buns, and I will see you guys in a minute. You guys have a good night.
Join the Dark Order.